Hi, this video could be called More Nice Electric Gate Fixes. What's happening was the gate wasn't securely opening or closing, felt all a bit loose, and I believe it's quite a common problem of the actuating bar wearing on the cog of the motor. So I've just started to repair this. As you can see, I've put some extra bolts and tapped some holes in the side of this bar, but previous to that it was basically slipping. It's not going to do it now, of course, but you can see how worn the cogs are. The motor was turning, but the arm wasn't actuating very well. So quite a quick fix. In the past I've tried welding the shaft to the bar, but then you risk damaging the seals on the motor. You have to do it very intermittently so it doesn't get too hot. It's possible to do that. Better solution is to drill some holes in the side as I've done here. So this is a 5mm hole. These Cobalt drills are the best sort of drills to have. Has no problem getting to that iron or steel. I found a couple of bolts in the edge. Obviously 5mm shaft near enough. Doesn't really matter what size that you have, just match your drill bit so it's a fraction under the total diameter of your bolt. Then what you will need is a tap and die set. So this one, what matches my bolts is an M6 by 1.0, and with the adapter arm piece, basically clamp that in there, and then you cut the screw thread into your metal. Do both sides, and then you'll find that your bolt will fit nicely in there. Actually, before I put it in, I'll just show you what I've done to the end of it. I've made a little sharp pointy ended profile to the end. That then means it can stick into the shaft a bit better, because you can see obviously the shaft is zigzaggy. You might get a little bit of a better grip on it. And then all we've got to do is put it back in position, grease it up, and tighten down our lock nuts to hold those bolts in position. So we'll lubricate up around the shaft of the motor. I think the join's under here somewhere actually. Not that that's going to really get to it very much. Doesn't do any harm. And for greasing the joints, we want this marine grease ideally, which is more waterproof than ordinary grease. So lubricate up the rods. There we go. It doesn't really matter which way around it goes, but there's two holes in there, and if you can tell which of those it looked like it went in, that's a benefit. And then just gotta reassemble this. Let's get that off. Hard doing this one-handed. There we go. I think that's it. Now we hold that in place and do our bolts up. That's the bolts done up. All we've got to do now is just test it before we put the lid on. That's fine. All nice and firm again, nicely held. That's how to fix your worn out shaft joint, which is quite a common thing on these nice gates. So all 4 of mine have worn over the years. Thanks for watching. Good luck with yours. Bye.